sunrise this morning. While we enjoy the music, I've decided I'm going to walk with a backing band.
Ooh.
I like this music business. So this morning, we turn our attention to an important international conversation. The story of Western Sahara is one that has spanned decades, touching on self-determination, human rights, international law, and global solidarity. Today, we're honored to be joined by a distinguished diplomat who has dedicated his career to raising awareness about these issues. Welcome, Ambassador of the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic to Latin America and Caribbean, Ambassador Mohamed Zarroug. How did I do? Sahrawi?
Sahrawi is correct.
Oh, I was practicing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And welcome to Jamaica. This is your first time in Jamaica?
My first visit to Jamaica. Exactly.
Well, we are happy to have you.
A wonderful country.
Happy
But
to hear.
wonderful people.
And
Yes.
I'm sure they're taking care of you, right? Everything is going
Yes,
well.
don't worry
Okay,
about
fantastic.
this. Fantastic.
You know, Ambassador, let me ask real quick for those of our viewers. You know, I know all about it, you know, Shelley, because I know of
You have
all
the amazing
things.
TK.
I know of all things international.
Of
but
course.
some people out there
Like myself. So,
don't really understand what's going on with your region, don't really understand any of the issues. Before we get into any details, can you just give us an overview of what's happening and what's the focus
Yes,
that you're on?
thank you. Western Sahara, it's known as a last colony in Africa because all the African countries became independent during the 16th and 17th, with the exception of Western Sahara. It was a Spanish colony with Equatorial Guinea. So there we speak Spanish as the majority of the countries of America Latina. And United Nations consider Western Sahara as a non-self governed territory, which his people have the right to self-determination. So after the Spanish withdrawal, my country was invaded militarily by Morocco, and there are a political process led by the United Nations insisting that people of Western Sahara must choose his political future. This is the question, basically. Beside that, the Sahrawi people proclaimed in 1976 the new state, the Sahrawi Democratic Republic, years after became a part of the African Union. And we have embassies around the world, especially in Latin America and Africa.
okay. Can you tell me geographically where is this
Located
where it's
in the
located?
northwest of Africa. Our neighbors are Morocco, Algeria, Mauritania,
Okay.
and the Atlantic coasts.
And Ambassador, what does the Western Sahara seek from like a CARICOM and a Latin American partnership? How can that help?
This is a very good question because the majority of this territory pending of decolonization are in the Caribbean region. So there are a recent history of not only colonialism but slavery in the Caribbean region, and we see that in the Caribbean region it's the best place that they can understand our struggle, because it's concerning not only about the international law, but concerning a very recent history of suffering concerning colonialism and the finish of the slavery and the colonialism. So the CARICOM community has standing with us, supporting the demand, the legitimate demand of people of Western Sahara about self-determination, and supporting the ongoing, the compromise of international community, especially United Nations, to celebrate the referendum of self-determination in favor of the people of Western Sahara.
Okay. What would you...
Before you ask a question, just so that we're all on the same page, you're referencing self-determination and you're referencing it a lot. I just want to ensure that we're all understanding. What do you mean when you say self-determination?
Self-determination, it's mean that people of our country have this inalienable right to choose freely his political future. That's mean if they want to be a part of other state, like Morocco claimed it, and there is not an international recognition of the sovereignty of Morocco about Western Sahara, or to choose to continue to be an independent and sovereign state. This is what we mean when we talking about self-determination.
Perfect.
So what is the consensus? What is the nation saying that they want? Do they want to be a colony of Morocco, or do they want to be their own independent nation?
That's why we want to give to our people the last word, last floor in this question. So the Morocco, and behind Morocco some Western power, security member, permanent security member, have been delayed through 3 decades the celebration of this referendum. Our conclusion is that because they know which will be the results of this referendum, having in account that our people will vote favorably to maintain our country as an independent state.
As an independent state. I just want to know this really quickly, because I'm very interested in human rights, as you know. What do you think is the most pressing human rights issue facing your country right now?
Oh, the territory, it's under occupation, military occupation, and that's mean what that's mean, that there is not access to free press and international independent observer. There are dozens of Sahrawi political prisoner in the jail by Morocco. The conclusion, for example, of the serious international human rights organization are very concerning about what happened in Western Sahara. The last conclusion of the work group about arbitrary detention of United Nations talk about that it's necessary the immediate release of all our political prisoner. Something like this, it was said 2 weeks ago by their special relator of United Nations about torture. And meanwhile, our people cannot express freely what we want about his future. The human violation right will be continued by Morocco in our occupied territory.
And Ambassador, why does Morocco want to lay claim on Western Sahara?
For 2 reasons. One, it's political, because there are some kind of expansionism of the monarchy of Morocco. It's not only concerning our country in the 60s and 70s, and some criteria around the Kingdom of Morocco. They today talking about the big Morocco that includes not only the Western Sahara, part of Algeria, all the Mauritania, until the Senegal River. There are expansionism dream. And the second reason, it's obviously the natural resources of our country. We are a very rich country, especially in phosphate, fertilizer, and fishes. And as you know, this is one of the key reasons behind all kind of wars.
Yes.
And the ours is not the exception.
Yes, understood. So what are you doing in Jamaica?
I'm happy to be invited by social movement, Pan-African movement, and human rights organization, who is interested to know what happened with Africa, what happened in Western Sahara, and very happy to have been meeting a lot of people, wonderful people this day in Jamaica.
And in your meetings and discussions, what have you found is Jamaica's position on the issue?
Well, first of all, I should to pay a big tribute to Jamaica process of independence. We will celebrate the 64th anniversary of independence in a few weeks. So this is for us and a very good experience and very good example. So Jamaica had been constantly very active and encouraging and push the compromise of the international community about the promise to fulfill the peace process and self-determination in Western Sahara. So I look with very hope that Jamaica can continue do this compromise, not only concerning a question related to international law, but also related decolonization and African issue.
Love it.
All right.
Before, let me just ask you on a side note. You've been here, you'll be here for a little bit. Have you eaten any Jamaican food? Have you had any of the akis or the jerk chickens?
Yes,
or
akis and jerk chickens.
You had jerk chicken? How was it? How was it?
Very
you know, it has to
no, from you said jerk chicken in
face light up.
yes.
Yeah.
We saw the brightness in your eyes.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, we hope that you enjoy the rest of your time, even though
you.
you're handling some very important work and some very heavy issues. But we hope that we can at least, the hospitality carries you through.
Thank you, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
So,
very much.
Well, the
have
good
you.
news is that Jamaica continues a very robust relationship with our cousins in
Yes.
Africa.
And kudos.
And so, you know, I'm
Kudos
very
to the
happy to
team.
hear that we continue to support, because, you know, we have been fighting the good fight.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Ambassador Zuruk, thank you so much for joining us
Thank you.
this
Thank you
morning.
to blessing me today.
And thank you for sharing your insights. And, you know, hopefully we can get you to a place where you can see a way through, because there's a lot of things going on over there in your country.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So special thanks to our guest, Ambassador Zuruk, the Sahara Arab Democratic Republic to Latin America and the Caribbean, for joining us this morning. We wish you all the best during your visit.
I appreciate it.
And I hope you do something fun while you're here. Coming up next, my co-host TK is heading to the news desk for another news update. So stay with us. We'll be right back.